Okay. So, as usual, Battle Royale rules. Try very hard not to die. It'll be embarrassing. People will laugh. I don't have any self-healing here, so I should probably be real careful. Let's see. So I've got at least a little bit of defense, which is nice. Yeah, for the new game plus stuff, we'll definitely turn on expanded floors for extra buffage potential. And yeah, I'm sorry about the sealed cracks. I'm leaving sealed cracks on while we've got so many people, just because it's going to take a while and we don't actually need sealed cracks that bad. Like, they help. But comparatively, like, we have so many people, I think it's fine. I don't know. No matter what, I'll have them open for New Game Plus. What I'm probably going to do is have, like, a favorite plus. Okay, sturdy belt, chainmail, and... Oh, I'm out of money. That's why. Let's see, I do not have keyring this time, so you do not need to let me pick things up. Let's see, somebody else might get keyring, but I don't have it. I do have a bunch of keys, though. Let's see, so at none new game plus, you no longer get EXP at 25. Yeah, no, I know. That is, I mean, obvious, I guess? It should be obvious that you have to start doing New Game Plus to actually get EXP. I'm trying to push it off as long as possible, if only just because so many people aren't prepared for it. And I am trying to be as inclusive as possible. But, eventually, we're gonna have to turn it off. We're gonna have to turn it up to New Game Plus, and everyone's gonna have to try. Including me. Oh. I don't exactly know which character I want to play as, though. Probably Priest? I don't know. Priest would be nice just for support, because I noticed we don't have a whole lot of priests. Yeah. Yeah, I should go Priest. They're nice and durable anyway. Durable looks at 40 HP. Once you get your mana shield, you become very durable. It's just until then, not so durable. Because yeah, at that point your HP. Oh, we lost 3 people. 4. Damn. Just on a level transition there. So did we lose Brian, Spider Baby, best name on the web, and Lemons? Sorry, guys. I think it's one of those where after about 12 people, the game just starts booting people left and right. Not much I can do about it. Truly, there's actually nothing I can do about it. It's entirely just like, hope as many people stay in as possible. Boots of moving faster. Let's see, is there anything interesting up here? Oh, guess not. Alright. Weird. Let's see. So what's the mage give for a bonus? Right, skill power. Yeah, that'll be nice. I think especially... I hope skill power actually affects, like, the priest heal. But I guess you'd have to get it really high. What is it now? 44%? Yeah. You'd have to max out the beam to even be able to do a whole lot of healing there. I was like, skill power would make it so I can heal people better? And the answer is kinda. Not fully. Wow, you guys are fast. I set him on fire once. Okay, skill power only affects beam damage. Well, that's a shame. I was kind of hoping it would let me actually heal better as well. But no. I don't know, it'd be kind of neat if I could spec into being a healing machine. I like games where I can actually be like a really, really like in-depth healer. God, how many games actually have good healing mechanics anyway? Because like, I know World of Warcraft used to be like really complicated, and I think they've kind of turned it down considerably. But maybe that's just me, I don't know. I haven't played a whole lot of World of Warcraft lately to even remember. Ow. Rod. I should probably have picked up one level in Meteor. But I'm really just here to follow people around and shoot things behind them. Maybe if I run my Ranger, or probably my Sorcerer. Ish. I'm just trying to think of, what character I should use for Pyramid New Game Plus repeatedly. Because I don't want to... Oh, God. Lights out. Everybody's just going to walk in here and step on everything for lights out. I don't know if you can solve lights out this way. You guys want to just get off the pad and let one person work? Oh, the more turns you take, the worse the outcome. Interesting. Well, if it's an apple, I'm leaving. If you're not the best at it, don't. If you're not good at lights out, don't even go into that room ever. But at this point, I'd say it's a wash. Ah. I'm gonna take a nap while we wait. I don't know why I'm so sleepy. I guess it was just warm in here, which made me just like super sleepy today. It was 70 degrees out, which actually was quite nice, but it was just like my office was just so stuffy feeling, so I was just like, I gotta get outside. I gotta start doing some more exercise related things. What I was actually really trying to do is I was actually trying to figure out how to get to the gym around here, but for whatever reason, like, the doors are locked. I got a key fob, but I guess not. Let's see what else we got here. Not much. Oh, hey, memory game. Good luck, guys. I believe in you. If you guys want me to do at least the memory puzzles, I've obviously got the setup for it. But if you guys got it, then that's fine. Let's see, attack speed? Nah. Maybe? At the very least, Curio Box. Maybe Bracers of Quickness and... probably flat damage. And a yawn. I'm just gonna be yawning left and right. I think it's one of those that because I'm not, like, specifically, dancing around enemies right now, it's just kind of like, I can just kind of I can just kind of take it easy. Not have to worry about it. Yeah, too bad you weren't here. Been chunking up a tree all day. That's one hell of a workout. I have never actually done that. I've helped chop down trees, but I've never, like, chunked them up or anything like that. It was just, fell the tree, and then somebody else would drag it off to chunk it up. Fun, though. But, no, I don't really get a whole lot of opportunity to do any tree-related anythings out here in the middle of suburbia.
Sure, blame it on your eyes.
There we go. No, it's... there. We do actually have a number of trees, but I am not allowed to touch them at all. That's fine, actually. I don't know. On some hand, on one hand, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm gonna say. It's nice not having to be responsible for my property. Eventually, I would like to... eventually, I would like to actually have my own yard. And so on and so forth, but it is nice renting, at least for now. Someday I'll buy a house. My main problem is just, like, I don't even know where I want to live in the next, like, couple of years. And, like, I think until I get that, like, sort of thing sorted, I'm just always going to be a perpetual renter. And I'm going to be relishing the fact that I, am almost dying. I am not the most durable of fellows, admittedly. Yeah, should definitely have invested in Meteor. And until then, I'm also going to be a yawning man. No, we didn't end up actually having anything in that chest up there. Well, that's handy. I don't have to think about it. Oh, wow, we're fast. I mean, we do have, like, a buttload of people. It shouldn't be that surprising that we're just blitzing through these levels at light speed. See, is Mass Hammerwatch accepting modded profiles? I could actually turn that option on. I don't think you'd be able to join with a modded class, but I can actually turn it on. Oh, right. Casual reminder, since we're about to go into the armory, don't move. Ooh, Frostbrand. Handy. Because, oh, hey. I didn't know he dropped 2 items. Well, that's handy. Yeah. Take armory slow. Let the really experienced people do it. Take a nice, take a nice relaxing time and not worry about it. And I'm going to try and stay very far away from combat, because I bet the more I lag, the worse it is. Let's see. So I'm just going to go back up into the staircase. Actually, I'm going to go over left into the monolith room. And stay right here in this corner. And good luck. Let's see. Are we going to portal it? Yes. With this number of people, we should... Well, I don't know. We only lose people in the very beginning of the armory. So we could actually go slow. As long as we take the armory really slow, it's not a big deal. Let's see. I guess this is a good opportunity for me to turn on a light while I hide up here. Such content. I know, right? But if this is the sacrifice that need be made so that everybody can actually stick in the map and the run and whatnot, then so be it. I will sacrifice my content for you. Oh, random internet people. Is it clear? Oh, shoot. It is clear. Yeah, because it looks like it's a lot more stable if I don't see a thing. I mean, at this point, it's clear enough that we can move around. And like that's really the major requirement here. You'll never topple PewDiePie like that. God, I would hate being PewDiePie. That, like, I realize that poor guy does make mistakes here and there, but, like, he gets shit on way too much for his fame. And, like, realistically, yeah, of course, he's got stupid money at this point and can literally do anything with himself for the rest of his life. But no, I have no interest in ever even coming close. Don't illegally remove trees. Get professionals. Yes. Well, you know, make sure it's legal at the very least. But no, actually, yeah, on the topic of illegally removing trees, I like reading legal advice on Reddit. I'm gonna go hang out in the shop. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. Full plates. Steady greaves, and probably the wand of spell piercing. There we go. I'm just gonna be over here hiding. I like to read legal advice on Reddit, and one of my favorites is always when some idiot decides to try and, like, chop down a neighbor's tree and pass it off as, like, I didn't do this or anything like that. And, yeah, of course that's not how it works. But apparently, especially depending on what state you're in, if your neighbor, like, cuts down your tree, they can be responsible for, like, 3 times the damages or something like that of a, like, putting in and keeping a fully grown tree healthy into your yard. And so it's not uncommon that I'll read a story about, like, hey, my neighbor cut down my trees. How much? Well, how many trees? About, like, 3 oaks. Okay, well, the average cost of a fully grown oak tree is, like, blah, 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 and, you know, so on and so forth. And straight up, yeah, it can be upwards of, like, hundreds of thousands of dollars sometimes, which is, I mean, juicy to read about. Sad in a way, but I don't know. It's better than reading, like, people's, like, shitty family drama and stuff. Though I will admit, I get my drama popcorn that way sometimes too. I'm kind of a bad person. I try to stay away from, like, big dramatic things, but I can't help but not read about stuff. It's about $300 for a unit of oak. For the lumber, yes. But for like, bringing in and planting a fully grown oak tree, worth way more. Trees are worth way more alive than they are dead. And so if you chop down a living tree, that you're not supposed to, ooh boy, it gets bad. Let's see. Oh, time to, oh god. That's, no, it looks like we're fine. They're just watching the red dots die. I don't think you could simply move a massive tree. Nope. You have to hire some, like, serious specialists. You're not buying a sapling and essentially paying for maintenance for whoever's tree you cut down. No, you don't buy the sapling. So, apparently the way it works is if somebody cuts down your, say, 100-year-old oak tree in your yard, you are actually entitled to... Ooh. Skill power per item in your inventory. It's not great now, but it's going to get better. But you are actually entitled to a new 100-year-old oak in your yard. Now, you can opt for the sapling, but you can also just go for full size, and that usually really... Oh god. You can usually opt for full size and just, I mean, honestly, destroy whoever cut down your trees. Might be a little bit vindictive, but juicy. It would really suck if someone cut down your fruit tree. Depends on the fruit tree, but you can actually go after them for damages for lost crop as well. Which is interesting. Like, it's kind of awful to think about this stuff to some degree of, like, you know, screwing someone over just because they cut down your tree. But they did cut down your tree. Don't cut down people's trees. Let's see. Found someone talking about paying $3,500 for a full-grown oak. That's probably for the lumber. What you want to look at is the transportation and actually, like, bringing it in and putting it in a yard and then making sure it stays alive. Because $3,500 is just for the lumber alone. But, you know, think of how much it probably costs to transport a full-grown oak. Let alone get one of those, like, put into the ground and, you know, get one of those put into the ground and also, yeah, safely too, and then making sure you have, like, an arborist to keep it alive. Like, woo. That's the, like, really, really juicy justice stuff that I read about sometimes. Crazy Mage, what spell is that? Oh, that's the Protective Aura. I remember that. Okay, I think this is the last floor, or is that last one the last floor? Oh, no, boss time. Yes. Okay, remember, this boss is actually pretty dangerous if you're not careful. Wow. Holy shit, that melted off. Never mind, this boss isn't dangerous. He is but a sad joke. That was actually hilarious. Yeah, see, we got two things there. I've never seen that boss die that fast. How many people do we still have? 16 players. That's more than usual. And it also seems like a lot more people are actually getting, are actually prepared for this sort of thing. Is my mana regen good enough that I can actually infinite flamethrower things? It actually looks like it, yeah. Wow. That's kind of nuts, actually. Let's see. Now, I like Wizard. I should give him a go. Well, I mean, obviously I'm giving him a go right now, but still. Okay, so where to go? Oh, wait, no, that's a fountain. I'm paying attention, clearly. Ooh. Markham's Purse is a blueprint. Oh. And I could attune myself to that. Now, question. That costs... Okay, I'm fine. Let's see. Question. If I get... Yeah, it does cost skill stars per character. Wait, I want to warp to that one. So if I were to, is this the right one? No. Which portal leads you to the lower room? Anybody know? Because I'd like to portal in if I can. Top right. Okay. And the rightmost one. So... I guess interesting pseudo real life thing I've run into lately. I've been losing a fair bit of weight. I think I'm down to 192 pounds. Which, I mean, some of that is probably a lack of water weight. I haven't been drinking as well as I probably should be. Just because the water filter's out and we haven't had the chance to replace it yet. Oh, crap. Well, I lived. Turns out I'm a little bit more trap-proof than I thought I was. I guess that is just a product of all the upgrades and all the other things. Okay, but yeah, so I've been losing more weight. I'm down to 192. I was probably close to 210 sometime last year. So, wow, that's actually like 20 pounds. That's not bad. But the problem is I've always had bad posture. I'm a bit of a sloucher, but as I lose weight, I don't actually have as much, like, cushion, I guess, for slouching. So it actually physically hurts a little bit. I'm, like, trying to train myself better. It's not going great. It is very hard to correct your posture. If you're not used to it, or if you're, if you're losing weight faster than your posture is improving. Whee! Flamethrower is effective. Hey, we got a shopkeeper. What do I got? Grab. Don't care too much about Mage Bane. Probably Tower Shield. Sphere of Warriors. I guess I'll grab the Gladiator's Net, even though it's not helpful. The extra ore gain is good. But I don't know. It's like on one hand, oh boy, I'm like really excited about the weight loss. On the other hand, I'm apparently unprepared for the changes in the rest of my health. It's a weird feeling. I was just like, I'm just gonna lose a lot of weight, and then I'll be like thinner and stuff. And it's like, nope. You actually have to do some other like behaviors. Thank you, healing squad. I am fine. There we go. I am good. Okay, so where's the gold chest? Oh, over there. See, Wanda, there's too many people. What have you done? I mean, I just said yes. I said yes. Join me. Join me in this nonsense. And it's worked out. Thanks for a critical hit with skills. What is my resistance at now? Oh, it's much better. Yeah, go figure those fire traps aren't murdering me like they used to. Did I get that? Oh, okay, I didn't get that other one. Let's see, does anybody know the teleportation? Which one to take? Bottom or right? Or top? Okay, right from us. Perfect. Ah! Ah! Whenever anybody takes that, it resets the whole trap thing, and it's just like, uh-oh. Where are the traps now? I don't know. But yeah, I was like, okay, well, 4 people is fun. Let's just let more people in. And it's actually worked great. But, I don't know. Mass Hammerwatch is fun. And it's shockingly, it's shockingly stable. You know, we only lose, like, 3 to 5 people out of 20 or so. At least until the network connection begins to prey on us. I mean, there's some of them. But I don't know. It's like the network connection issues aren't that big of a deal, but I guess they are. They are for you guys. But comparatively, like, we still managed to keep at least 16 people in a run, which is, I would say, is impressive. Like, a 20% loss compared to some other games? What's a good example? I mean, not exactly in the same vein, but like Astroneer. Astroneer with multiple people beyond 2 is a giant mess. And not a lot of fun. Because it slows down really bad. You know, I'd rather have instability to some degree than actual unplayability. Because of how the mechanics boil down. And I guess the other thing is like, you know, some people consistently do get booted. I know Azarath was... Well, I bought a copy for Azarath to join us. And unfortunately, it's more or less never let him play with us, save for the arena, I think. Which, yeah, that sucks. But, like, people still generally get a chance to play. I guess I can move while flamethrowing. Handy. Let's see. We got any... No shop. Maybe one item? Hello, that was not the right one. Maybe this is the right one. Nope, this ain't the right one. Wait, why did I try and cook an orange? That doesn't make any sense. One in the bottom left. Okay. I could also just try and walk through the traps, but I should probably take the teleporter, if only because convenience. Oh, all the way down there. Wow. Saw someone complain about this game's netcode and compare it to Rocket League. Or play versus indies. I mean, technically Rocket League is... Rocket League is an indie game as well. It actually wasn't big. Like, I think originally it was like a very small team. But it got bigger. Elven Bow, nice. Not really for me. I don't really use my regular attacks ever. But no, comparing this game's netcode to Rocket League is entirely unfair. Because Rocket League depends on that netcode. This game needs it, but it's like, you know... It's not as high of a priority as the actual direct gameplay-ish, kinda? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I should have picked up Meteor. But that's fine. I'm doing okay. It's also coded on AngelScript. I don't even know what AngelScript is.
Start the game already!
We all here? Looks like we're all here. Deranged, you gotta get closer. Max, you two. Max damage. And Mark. Oh yeah, we don't have Mark. Max is good. Okay. I like to believe I'm helping with the flamethrowers. I probably am. Good lord, that mana regen is nuts. I might not want to upgrade my flamethrower that much, just so I can keep it going. How do I feel about another pyramid run? We'll start with a pyramid run, then we'll do New Game Plus. Because I think pyramid's going to be a little easier. Not really? I don't know. Let's see, because of drinks? I mainly just wanted to pick up some statues at this point. But, like, honestly, we've been doing the tower so much that, like, I would rather... I don't know. We've been doing towers so much, I'd rather focus on the desert, maybe. Because, like, I'm not gonna say I'm exactly getting bored here, but I'm getting a little bored. And I think with people actually being properly, like, well-equipped and a high enough level and whatnot, our chances of surviving, are much higher. Whereas, like, previously we had a lot of people that had never done Pyramid before, were woefully unprepared. Barely did any damage. and everyone died. And I mean, realistically, we're probably still going to have a bunch of people that are woefully unprepared, but our chances are still better. Just don't die in the boulders. Like, I think one thing we're going to have to focus on is not taking unnecessary risks. Like the boulder traps, because I think that killed a lot of people. And what boulders? In the pyramid. There's a ton of boulders. Let's see. I'm losing my voice a little bit. Might have to get some hot cocoa. I think we've got one packet left. I think we also have some regular tea. We don't have much else in this house, though. We really don't. It is kind of dismal, because we've been doing, well, we've been preparing for both of our conventions, mainly Shell. We straight up haven't had time to go out, like, food shopping. So we've been living off of a diet of, like, Reubens and, like, pretzels. And, like, a little bit of mac and cheese here and there. It's not exactly depressing, but it certainly has been, difficult keeping myself fully fed every day. Oh god. I got confused. I'm doing fine. Let's see, has anyone dropped since the first 3? I think it was actually 4 of you. But no, I don't think we've lost anybody else. Oh, cool. My Novas can hit through the walls. I'm just going to be here booming. Burn, you sad shits. Let's see. So how's everyone doing tonight, seeing as I'm kind of just taking it chill mode for a little while? I mean, obviously, I am a host of complaints at all times, just because that's how I exist. Wow. It died in a hurry. What did I get? Amulet of Kings. And also an Assassin's Dagger. I don't care so much about the Assassin's Dagger, but still. So we went to a local event called the Mac and Cheese Bowl. Or Mac at Cheese Bowl. Huh. That actually sounds pretty good. And speaking of, whenever Shell comes to join me, we should be having macaroni and cheese for dinner. Which will be nice. My parents didn't believe in packaged meals, or frozen meals, ever. So, it was incredibly rare for us to ever have mac and cheese. I think we had it a couple of times when we were, like, poor and living in Minnesota. But then, after a certain point, my parents just gave up on it. And were like, no more mac and cheese ever. And I have no idea why. It sucked a little bit, and then Shell specifically really likes Velveeta like shells or something like that. I think that's what it is. And so, let's see. Does anybody have an ace key, by the way? Probably not, but still. Burn you! Weird wizard. Eat nothing but numbers. I might have to give this guy another go. Yeah, these are safe. It's a corridor trap. But yeah, I might have to give wizard more of a go. I'm actually shocked I haven't seen more wizards on these runs. You've never liked Velveeta. Weird. I actually rather like it. I don't think it's actually illegally a cheese, and it's kind of rubbery. I prefer it for mac and cheese, I guess, would be specifically. I don't go for the slices of mac and cheese. Or, no, I don't go for slices of Velveeta. Kind of Shell. But Velveeta. Velveeta's kind of weird. It is a cheese, but it's like they do something different to make it instead. Okay, according to Shell, who has heard this conversation, it was developed in the 40s or the 50s, for whatever reason. I am probably safe. Somehow I am the tank wizard. Oh, right, because I got vigorous restoration. Go figure. I'm not going to say I'm unkillable, but I am a lot more durable than normal. Hi, Shell. Okay, so it was invented to be a cheese that you could melt in a pan without burning it. Makes sense? Let's see, do we actually have anything over there? Oh, we actually lost Acme Boy. Oh, you were the first actual casualty. So it's a chemical concoction. I mean, I think a chemical concoction is not doing it justice. The processed cheese product tastes like American cheese with a softer and smoother texture than non-processed cheese. When melted, Velveeta keeps fully integrated and evenly clump-free, liquid temperature. Invented in 1918. Yeah. Apparently so. And then sold to Kraft in 1927.
Oh, well then, I suppose I was wrong. I just thought that my grandma started using 50.
And then, as of 2002, Velveeta must be labeled in the US as a pasteurized prepared cheese product. Definitely sounds less appetizing that way. But that's cool. I don't know. I have nothing against cheese product. If I remember right, like there's something specific or fancy about prison cheese, if I remember right. That I was reading a thread about the other day about like people that went to prison and then have, you know, since gone free. What are things that you miss? And some of them were talking about like weird commissary stuff, and like some of the gross food is actually like really unique in flavor. Yeah, prison cheese sounds gross. Apparently, depending on the prison, some of the cheese is actually really addicting. Really addicting. And like a super unique flavor. I think there's also like US government cheese that is supposed to be kind of similar. Personally, I'm not entirely sure if I'd ever be particularly interested myself in trying either of these things. But, I don't know. Now, this flamethrower does tons of damage. My regular attack does tons of damage. I should never be on the front lines of anything, though. I am durable enough. Okay, I should probably go back for items while I wait for my mana to come back. Yeah, government cheese bricks were amazing. I wonder if there's a place where you can actually just buy those. Oh, skills cost less? Hell yeah. Thank you, Vigorous Restoration, for keeping me very alive during all of these things. Let's see, do you have the Get Hit and Regen ability? No, I've just got Vigorous Restoration, so I've just got buttloads of HP. Regen more than most other people. Anyway, Spreading Corruption, it's okay. But combo that with decently high defensive stats and more HP and whatnot. Means I am a durable puppy. Let's see. Item up there? Yeah, item up there. No gold left behind! Wait, I can just walk through this. Aha! Screw you, fireballs, I eat you for breakfast. And then puke you back out again. Ooh, shop, yes. What do we got? Oh, wow, that's a bunch, too. Let's see, Seal of Souls, no. Markham's Mace? Might be kind of a waste, though. I mean, if I wanted to be ridiculously powerful, I could go Sword of Kings and Markham's Mace, and just go around fireballing things. That's actually really tempting. What do you guys think? Waste a stupid amount of money becoming ridiculous? Okay, so what is my attack power now? 200. Sweet. Let's go fireball people. Become useful. I've actually been useful. Like, I am... This wizard is actually pretty tough. And definitely a bruiser. Aha! I ate your damage for breakfast. Thank you, Crazy Mage. But no, I have not been useless for quite some time in this run. Okay, where is he? Yeah, how much damage do I do per fireball? A couple hundred. Hard to say exactly. There's too many numbers, it makes it really difficult to follow. Sword of Kings buffs your Flame Breath substantially. I thought Flame Breath is supposed to just do magical damage. I'll have to test against an enemy or something. You can turn off other people's numbers. I thought I did. Yeah, I think I did. Jan. Now this would be an amazing combo if I'd gone Mage or Thief. Oh, it is, but the set between the amulet and the sword makes it use faster. Oh. No, I'd have to get the third one. I don't have the amulet yet. I've just got the rock and the... Oh, wait, no. Amulet and the sword. King's Regalia. Yeah, I don't have it yet. I only have one of the things of Kings. Burn! Where'd he go? There he is. Where is he? There you are. Burn! Okay. That's like 82 damage per fireball. That's not bad. But I want to say the flamethrower is just substantially stronger. Uh-oh. Oh, no, he's already dead. Holy shit, we one-cycled him. Yeah, we definitely need to New Game Plus after this. Or Pyramid, then New Game Plus. Man, do we even have any dead people? I don't think so. Like, I think we are... Like, we've had a couple of people die, but we don't have anybody that we have currently, Battle Royales ruled into, impotence. Because usually... Okay, no, I'm doing a lot more damage. I'm doing, like, 1,600 damage, not 80. I must have been reading it very wrong. Hello. Living nuclear bomb coming through. Hi, giant man. How do you feel about damage? Yeah, they pop. Let's see. If you allow modded characters, let's see. You can bring one of your stronger ones. Yeah, I can turn it on. We'll see if it works. Honestly, I'd actually like to start messing with mods myself after tonight. I don't think we're going to be able to play again for like a couple of days. But I think I'm going to turn on mods and probably not look back. I just wanted to be inclusive for the couple of people that was actually an issue for. But now, I no longer care. Also, the game gets kind of stale after a while. I feel like it's fun, but at the same time, you know, I'd rather play, I don't know, Grim Dawn. I do so much damage. They're still very tanky suckers, though. Damn. Let's see, we could go up the right path. What's the difference between the paths? Different layouts. Okay. Let's see, do we have any more items? Bam. Unfortunately, all my bonus damage doesn't work so great against these things. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go get some juice after this. I'm a thirsty pup. Alright, yeah, why don't we take the right path? Maybe. If that's what people are saying. Left path is better with glass walks. I could go either. I don't really know. Why don't we go right? Because we've been going left most of the time. We might as well try right, see if it's got stuff. I mean, I don't necessarily know, but let's just count the items and see if it actually changes. And if it turns out the left is always better, then there's our answer. But yeah, main thing is we're stacked to hell and back again. Like, this is what happens when you have a bunch of near New Game Plus characters rolling not New Game Plus.
Don't point that thing at me. No.
Let's see. But yeah, we can look at mods after this. Because what I'd like to have is... I wonder if you can actually join a modded lobby with an unmodded character. You can. Oh, okay. I just don't know if it would flag you as modded. Because there are a couple of mods, like, some that I probably shouldn't use, admittedly. Like, the one that just gets you free resources. I probably shouldn't use that one. But, I mean, at this point, I could just turn off the grind and just go nuts. That'd be kind of nice. You like the grind. See, I know most people do, and I do to some lesser degree. My main problem with the grind is... I can't afford to do it. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy grinding in games a lot. My problem is I have to move on, you know. The first couple nights of this have been pretty good on Twitch. I'm sure if I kept going, it'd probably keep doing fine. But on YouTube, the metrics really start dropping after episode, like, 3. And so it's always one of those where it's like, it's straight up, unless people are actively there for like a game and have been like, oh, you know, you're the guy that does scrap mechanic, we're gonna watch every video. Usually it's one of those where it's like, it's just a regular series and the drop off gets pretty steep after a while. Not a big deal, but you know, noticeable. Let's see, what format am I gonna upload with? Probably just regular episodes. I don't know. I have way too much content for this game right now. Usually what I'll do is probably split every episode up. First couple runs, especially where I have the snack break on, I'll probably edit down just so you're not listening to me eat on YouTube. Because that's probably not great. But, you know, we'll just go up like any other series. Admittedly, kind of more of a ridiculous one, considering everything, but still. Let's see, should res Acme before the dragon. Oh, is he still dead? I'll pick him up. But no, I'll make a modded profile, keep this one around. But no, I don't have the time for grind in these games. There we go, Spirit Cloak. Hey, iframes. That saves my life. I watch a lot of YouTube videos about eating. I'm sure people do, but most people don't watch specifically for me eating. Some people might, but most people probably don't generally come to the Wanderbot channel to hear me munch. And I think that's entirely fair. Okay. Time to go punch a dragon in the face with infinite fireballs. Ow. I guess I should hang out in those priest circles. You can't harm me, I just do too much damage. And level up, I guess. Wow, he died. He died so fast. You can still hear somebody's shot going on in the background. That's great.